Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Dancing with the Stars, the performance show.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dance it was tonight.
So everyone had to dance in a style that they have not done yet.
Right.
So it was a good mixture tonight of
and a group dance.
everything.
And I think we got it wrong last week when we said 2 individuals in a group, because that's what it sounded like they said, but actually that's...
Next week, I believe, is 2 individuals.
But no group.
Right.
So yeah. Well, they started off the show with Sabrina and Mark with a foxtrot. And I really love a foxtrot.
Me too.
And you know what? Sabrina is looking positively svelte.
She's been working
looking
out.
Good. She's going to be looking good at her new video and movie and everything. And her dancing's really coming along too. She had a beautiful posture throughout the whole dance. Nobody mentioned that.
I have to agree with Len and Bruno. It was a little too hard.
I don't know. I really thought it went with the music.
I thought, yeah, but...
I don't know. You know, I mean, it's okay if you've got music that's hard and soft, but that music was all like,
Yeah,
you know?
but still, she could have been a little more legato with her moves.
Well, I think they could have been a little more than 25.
I do too.
Okay, good. So we agree on something. Next up, Jennie and Derek doing a Mambo. Oh my god. The video package before this?
Jennie was talking about how she has to look at the judges right before they start the dance. So Derek is like, oh, imagine Len in his underwear. And they show this creepy video of Len.
Really creepy.
I don't know what he was doing, but he had a not a tuxedo, a suit jacket on.
And nothing
like,
else.
Shirt, and then no pants. It was very weird.
Hold me.
And disturbing.
I'm going to have nightmares
tonight. He had
tonight.
this face too, like, where am I?
If I wake you up tonight, it's because of that. Okay? There were some problems with their dance. But it was better.
I thought it was a little stiff.
I think it was better than usual, but 27? Come on, are you serious?
That was a little too high.
No. Not when you're picking on Sabrina for being too hard. You know?
Well, you're not hard enough.
Yeah. Alright, Jane and Tony were up next with a jive.
Jive.
And when I heard that she was doing a jive, I just thought, that old cougar, I mean, she's hot, but she can't handle a jive. No.
She's not one for the bouncy dances.
No, she's not. She's more for like the Viennese waltz type dances. That's her forte. So I was really disappointed because the costume looked so good.
Really? I thought it was weird. It was weirding me out.
It was good when she was standing still, but when she was dancing, it was really apparent that she just has 2 toothpicks for legs.
It just looked weird.
It looked anorexic. And,
you said anemic.
The dance was anemic.
Oh.
And I love the song. I forget what it was right now, but I was really digging it.
Can't remember.
It was like one of my favorite songs. A 22. I guess that's
that
about
was
what...
crappy.
Yeah, but I guess that's about what she deserved because, you know...
I thought it should have been a little higher.
23?
22. Anyway. So, next was Cameron and Edyta, and they had a Samba. I loved their music.
Yes.
I loved it.
It was nice, but he messed up the jump at the end.
Like, one of the most important things when you're performing is to have a good beginning and a good end, because that's what people are going to remember.
Exactly.
So you could be like amazing through the whole thing, and then you just have like this one screw up at the end, and
whatever you do in the middle,
remember.
It doesn't matter. You might as well just be writing a thesis or something.
So the end, he did this little jump thing to her, and he didn't make it all the way.
He didn't slide.
So he was like,
He didn't score at home plate when he slid in, and he had to kind of like, and it looked really embarrassing, but nobody mentioned that either because he's a little fan favorite.
So he got a 25.
Right.
I thought it was well deserved.
I guess it was about okay, but you know, their critiques are really bothering me because they're just not consistent.
It's just not consistent, and I'm just confused by their scores.
Right. I think they just pick a number out of the air and they're like, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next was Melby and Maksim.
With a Rumba. And they only practiced 6 hours this week to do the dance, and everybody else pretty much practiced 20. But you know what? It was so hot and sexy. Bruno turned straight.
Yeah. Mel B went and sat on Bruno's lap at the end of the dance, and he was like, oh.
I think he had a surprise for her.
We're not
Did anybody
getting into
watch
this.
Curb Your Enthusiasm this week?
5-second rule. Anyway.
Exactly. So, Len had a really lame rap for
Something
his
like,
little
it
critique.
was blah blah and perfected and it won't be rejected or something.
30.
Whatever.
They deserved the 30, but they didn't deserve that rap from you, Len. It was like really lame.
It was bad.
It was very bad. Marie and Jonathan were up next with a Paso Doble.
Oh.
And she did not pass out.
No.
But it wasn't believable either.
I don't know.
She just seemed to be going through the motions. Like, it started out strong for the first 15 seconds. And then it was kind of like,
It was just like slowed down and
watered down.
Yeah, watered down. It looked watered down.
And Jonathan's jump at the end was bizarre. It was like he was doing a 3-point shot at a basketball game. He like backed up all the way on the upper stage and like just pounced on her. And if he would have missed, man, he would have crushed her head.
I don't know, but
They got a 23. I guess. Helio and Julianne.
A cha-cha.
I love a cha-cha. Where were his sleeves?
That outfit was weird, but I'm not going to get into it.
I am. That outfit was wrong from the high-waisted pants.
Which
Len weren't
loved.
really high. He did?
He was like, oh, I want those when you're done with them.
Good, get rid of them.
Didn't you hear him?
I thought he meant don't wear those again. And the sleeveless jacket, maybe if it was like no shirt underneath, it would have been better. But
I hate that.
I hate that too, but I'm just trying to work with what I got.
I don't know. But anyway, the dance was great.
It was fun. And he had a smile on, and that's what he does best.
That's what I like to see.
So he got a 28, but I really thought it should have been a little bit higher, like a 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, then it was time for the moment we've all been waiting for this week. The big old group dance.
Yep, and it was a 50s rock and roll.
Everybody loves the group dance, and Christian Perry, the guy who did the little exhibition dance last week, choreographed the dance for them.
And this was like jocks versus greasers? Was it
Yeah,
greasers or
and
tuners?
Elio totally had a switchblade knife, and he was like,
During
"That's a real
rehearsal, he
knife."
was like, "Psh," and I was like, what? Because it was a real knife.
or it looked like one anyway.
I think that was a knife.
Okay.
It looked like it.
The whole thing looked dangerous, because I think somebody hit their head a few times.
Marie.
It was really cute.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, the standouts for me with the tricks were Helio and Julianne.
That was crazy.
And Marie and Jonathan. She actually did like some little trick. And
Cartwheel thing.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And Cameron and Edyta had that crazy ass flying sit spin thing. That was really cool. I was kind of disappointed with Mel B and Maksim.
He just picked her up over his head, and
Like
spun
walked around with her.
for like their solo.
Yeah, and then that was it. Where was the rest of the substance
it was cool,
there?
but like that was it.
Could it be that they just didn't have a whole lot of time to practice? I don't know either. But you know what? Barry Manilow's going to be there tomorrow. And I hate him.
I'm tired of him.
You know what? Fast forward.
Unless,
2
well, I want to
times.
see the dancing.
I'm going to mute it. Because he just creeps me out.
Don't be rejecting The View because of Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
I know. Don't be all democratic on us.
But anyway,
All right.
we'll see you tomorrow for the results show.
And we'll see what sad ass is going home. Because there's no more Mark. Who is it going to be?
I don't know.
I have a feeling it might be Jane.
No.
I know. I don't want any of them to go home at this point now that we got rid of all the dead wood. So until tomorrow, when we're crying, much love.